Hello again, it's your internet dad, sharing life lessons that I offered my own sons, and in the hope that they'll be useful to you and make you a better person and have a better life. These videos come out twice a week, so think about becoming a subscriber so you won't miss any. Now today's talk is entitled Walk with Kings, how you should handle famous people that you likely meet. In the course of your life, you probably will bump up against famous people. And I want to make a few suggestions on how you can handle the situation. The first thing may surprise you, and that is when you actually meet them for the first time, they'll turn out to be very ordinary people, hopefully good people, but quite similar to you and me. As part of their job, famous people have a hallmark, and that is they tend to walk around with what amounts to almost a foolish grin of acknowledgement on their face. This is because they're required, obligated, or expected to recognize people they've met before. And of course, there is not a snowball's chance in hell that they will likely remember anything but a very small percentage of those people. But it's part of their job to pretend that they do. So they'll smile and you'll think they remember you. This is particularly true of politicians. And whether I was talking to a President of the United States, the Queen of England, famous authors, movie stars, sports giants, I treated all of them with ordinary politeness. Nothing dramatic. They're basically ordinary, nice people. And I expect you to do the same. Now, it's not going to be easy because you're probably going to remember this moment for the rest of your life. So be careful not to say something really dumb. Just before you meet them, think of something interesting to ask them if you have the opportunity to do so. And when you're thinking about that, just remember that every morning they get up and they put their shoes on one at a time, just like the rest of us. So don't be too overawed. If you get really nervous, something you might find useful is to count up in French from 0 to 20 and then count back down again to 0. If you don't speak French, do it in Spanish or whatever language you were taught at high school. You'll find it focusing the moment, and it will calm you down a lot. Now, some famous people that you meet will be real jerks. They tend to be of the musical or movie persuasion, and I hope you'll treat them with the contempt that they deserve, not any deferential attitude towards them just because they're famous. And in talking about famous people, if you see them in a public restaurant or on a beach or hotel, they're not working, they're on vacation. So do leave them alone. They'll really appreciate it. Now, you may be curious about the reference of Walk with Kings, and that's taken from a quotation by Rudyard Kipling, who was a poet and writer over 100 years ago, giving advice to his son. And it's very good advice for you, any teenager or any 20-something. So Google it and look it up. So take my lessons to heart, treat them with courtesy, but don't be overawed. If you have a friend that you might you think might find this useful, give them the link, internetdad.us, and you may be doing them a favor. Till next time.